Hey everyone, how are you? Tony Boutros here again, and welcome to another episode of Tony's Tip of the Day for the Mac system. I hope you've been enjoying all my video tutorials. Today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to import purchase leads into your Mac system. Now, when you receive the leads that you purchased, most likely they'll come in an XLS or an Excel file, something like this one. As you can see here, you have all your data, all your leads. Here's your what's referred to as the header row, which has the names of every field, so lead ID, date, first name, last name, and so on. These field or a header row is what you're going to need to use in the import process. Now you notice that row number 1 here is a blank row, so you want to make sure if there are any blank rows above your header row, you want to delete those. Otherwise it might cause a confusion in the import process. The Mac system might get confused into which row is actually your header row that contains all your field titles. So you want to delete that first row to ensure that row number 1 is your header row. Alright, and the next thing you want to do is you want to convert this Excel file, which has the default extension of .xlsx. You want to convert that into a CSV file, comma delimited file, or comma separated values, CSV. And to do that, you go to File. Oh, what happened here? I lost my. Okay, then you go to File, then you click on Export. Next, you click on Change File Type, and over here you highlight or select CSV, comma delimited extension. Then you click Save As, and we can accept the default name. As you can see here, it's a .csv extension, and I'm going to save that on my desktop. So I'll click Save. Now you're going to get this little warning here saying that you might lose some of the formatting, and that's okay. Select Yes. Okay, and now I'm going to close this Excel file. It's asking you if you want to save. Select Don't Save. Alright, because we already saved it. And there's the file I created here, the comma separated values file. I'm going to open it to show you what it looks like. You can see it looks pretty much the same, except all the columns have been reduced in size. And now you don't change anything about here. You can leave it as is. The less you tamper with this, the better the import will work. Okay, just leave it as is. Just make sure that your row number 1 is your header row, and that's it. So I'm going to close this. So now we're going to go into the Mac system, and to begin the importation process, you want to go to My Contacts. Then you click on Advanced Contact Tools and select Import Contacts from the list here. Over here you'll see there are 2 tabs, Import Contacts and Import Contacts from your address book. I want you to use the first tab, Import Contacts. Now down here you're going to select the category. Of course you want to assign a category to all your leads you're going to be importing. In my case, I created a category that I named, it's a custom category that I named Pro Team Leads, which is the company where these leads were purchased from. Now if you want your leads to receive an autoresponder email, maybe you might want to select which one here, let me see, here we go, this one here, requested more info, phone leads not talked to yet. And this is a system category, and it automatically sends the leads an autoresponder email, just one message saying something like, thank you for requesting more information, I'll be in touch with you shortly, something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to select the Pro Team Leads one, and you want to make sure, this is very important, make sure yes is selected. Okay, if you don't select this, then your leads will not receive any autoresponder messages that you assign to that category. So select yes, and then now you want to call up the file that you wish to import. So when the file browser opens up, you want to go to your desktop and proteinly CSV. There it is right here. Select open. Okay, you can see it's listed here now. Once it's listed, you click on continue. All right, now this here I want you to pay close attention. The left side, these field names on the left sides are the names that existed in your CSV file. Okay, on the right side, you're going to match them with field names that exist in your contact forms in your Mac system. Now, for lead ID, as you can see here from the drop-down list, there isn't one to match it with. Since there isn't one, we're going to keep it on do not import. We don't need to import the lead ID. The date, same thing. There's no field here to match it with. Okay, that might be a feature we might add in the future in the Mac system. I don't know, but at the moment there is no matching field, so we'll leave that as do not import. First name, well, that's obvious. You can select first name. Last name, select last name. City, you're gonna select city. State, you can select state / province. Zip code, you're gonna select zip code. The phone, you're gonna select phone number. Email, well, that's pretty straightforward. You can select email address. Again, IP, date stamp, action notes, and Mac system. Why, yes or no. There are no matching fields for those, so you're going to keep all these as do not import. Now, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to check this box because it says here the above field names are not column headers. What it's saying, that if you check this, you're telling the Mac system that these field names are not column headers, and they are. If you did check this, then the Mac system import engine will ignore that first row in your CSV file, which is the column headers. So keep this unchecked and then click on save. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So it says successful imported 3 contacts. The reason why it's doing that, it says that it should be actually more in the list, is because I've already imported these contacts, and the Mac system will not import duplicate email addresses. So when I clicked on continue or save, I should say, it went through the entire database, and it noticed a lot of these email addresses already existed, except for 3, which are 3 that I've already deleted because I've already been calling back these contacts. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Once you get the message successfully imported, and we'll list the number of your number of leads in that CSV file, you're pretty much done. All you have to do is click on continue, and you're done. That pretty much concludes today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this, and see you next time.